Hi guys, Matthew here. Hope everyone's doing good. So today I made a set of these plates. So a nice little design with a nice little big bead and a nice wide rim like that. So out of cherry. So I have 4 of the same to make. So I'm going to replicate them with this last blank. So that's what you're going to see in today's video, where I will be showing you how to make a plate and how to replicate a design from other items. So let's get this mounted on the lathe. So right here is a little Forstner bit hole. Expand into the chuck. That's solid. And we're ready to go. So to make these plates, we're going to first just true this blank up. So as always, when making plates, I use a 1/2-inch spindle gouge. So drop the rest, clear that up, and just true this up. All trued up. So now where do we go from here? So where do we go from making a foot? So the first thing in a plate is the foot. It's very important to have a wide foot so the plate is stable. So we're going to start with that. So just turn that on. This is the diameter set for the other plates. Now let's make the foot. So just just find the groove, open, and there you go. There we go. Now, the shape we want a bead and then a flat rim. So we can already start taking the corner off. And rough turning the shape. So, pushing my hips forward. This is a little bit wide, and that is due to a mistake I made while turning them. So if I put this over that, you can see that there's a little bit of extra meat here. So I'm going to bring this down, and then I am going to just refine the shape, just so that they are all the same size. pretty good. Maybe just a little bit big. We don't want too much of a size difference, so if I compare with that, that's actually not too bad. So let's make the foot. So just true it up, make it gone big. we have it. So if we compare, that's pretty similar. Now that's a little bit too long, but if you look at them side by side, you can tell they're from the same set. So when it comes to making, so that's the outside done. So now we're going to do the inside. So now we have to change chucks to do the outside. So I'm just going to change chucks. Quick. Let's hope this works. Yes. I had inserts recently that have been broken by this kind of, by taking it off, so I'm happy that that's not the case. All right, so just open this. All right, so the chuck has been changed. So just put that in. All right. Nice. So what we're trying to do is have a nice swooping curve and like a nice like flat surface at the bottom. So what we're going to do first is true it up. So I'm going to use a 1/2-inch bowl gouge. Ourselves room because we don't want this to be too thin. So about, just eyeball it. The rim's about that big, maybe a little bit there. And that swoops in. So we're going to start from here and swoop in. Check to see how thick they are, because you don't want them too thin. So I don't want to go any deeper than that, but I do want to, I think this rim, just eyeballing it, is a little bit big, so I want to go and get a little bit more. Take that out. Boop. So that's what they look like above. And that's what they look like from the front. So as you can see, quite similar. Alright, so I have all the 4 plates done here. I don't remember which one I just turned, because they all look the same. But as you might have noticed while I was turning them, I don't measure anything. There's a very few things that I measure. The only actual measurement is the tenon size. Everything else is eyeballed, and that's kind of the trick to this. The more you do something, the more you look at it, the better you get at replicating it. Because as a turner, someone who likes to turn, I don't like to stop and measure everything constantly. It just is not fun. And as an artisan, the important part is that they all look the same, is that they all have the basic same shape and pattern, so that when you put them together, they don't look out of the nowhere. So the best trick I can give you guys for replicating is really just feel them out while you're turning and just see, okay, this one's a little bit thicker than that one. I should take off a little bit there. And always compare to the first one you turned, not the last one you turned. And doing this, you're going to get better and better and better at eyeballing things, and it's just going to come naturally. So, for example, if I'm turning the outside, what I'll do is I'll just take the old one and just look at it like that and say, okay, that's the shape I'm following. I'm pretty on it. That's good. As long as they look the same. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this encourages you to try and make sets of identical items. And as always, happy turning, and we'll see you next time.